there's a road I know I must go. Even though I tell myself that road is closed. Listen, lonely seabird, you've been away from land too long.
Week 4 is almost in the books. Just have a few more miles left on this 8-mile run, and that'll get me once again for 4 weeks in a row to 20 miles. Every time I tell myself that, I know it just seems not enough. But patience is key. I've said this every week. Patience is key. Stick to the plan. Stick to the 20 miles. I can run further. I know I can. And I think actually next week is that week in which I do run further. Yeah, but it was a better week. I felt better. I still felt, some leftover sickness and fatigue from the previous week when I was down and out for a few days. But nevertheless, I got out there. I ran my usual days. I did not do bear down again this week. Once again, just no cross training. Didn't go to the gym. Didn't think it was smart for me to go indoors and work out, so closely to somebody I just didn't know if I were contagious. And again, I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me, and I won't do that to someone else. It's okay. I cannot do cross training for a week, and I'll be all right. Still 12 weeks left to San Diego. It's plenty of time. So bear down next week, and I think my mileage goes up next week. If it doesn't, I might just go to 25 maybe. Yeah, but nevertheless, yeah, a good week. I ran with the Stay Fit Temecula run group on Tuesday night, and that was nice to see everybody and run with that crew. That was great. And that was just 4 miles of hills, hill repeats. And then Thursday did 4 miles just around my neighborhood, a little bit of trail. And today, then yesterday, I did 4 miles as well in the rain. We had another storm move through yesterday, although this was an atmospheric river, meaning it tapped into some warmer, moist air from like the Hawaii area, like South Pacific. So anyways, the temperatures were much warmer this time around versus the previous systems, which came straight from the north, which were much colder. So anyways, I figured, there's not probably too many more opportunities to run in the rain. So I did go run yesterday in the rain, got 4 miles in, and then today just getting my 8 miles in. And it is kind of drizzly, a little rainy, I guess, this morning, definitely cloudy, but just gorgeous. It's so green out right now. It's March in SoCal, in the valleys, the inland valleys of SoCal, and it's just so green, so pretty. I don't know if you guys can hear or even see what's behind me, but I've been in Temecula, have lived in Temecula for 20 years and have never been to this spot. So I'm probably going to butcher exactly where I am and what this is, but I believe this is the start of the Temecula Canyon, and this canyon runs from the south end of Temecula and just goes west. And what goes through it is the Santa Margarita River. And I actually recall reading that the Santa Margarita River was here before these mountains were here. So the mountains actually kind of came up around the river, because it's not a very strong river, except maybe right now. Right now it's flowing. But nevertheless, yes, there is a couple of mountains on either side of this canyon, and this is the Santa Margarita River. If you look at some of my past videos, you might have noticed that I run on this bike path that goes along this creek, and that creek is the Santa Gertrudis Creek, which together with another creek where Sky Canyon is, which is also in some of my previous videos. There's a creek that goes through Sky Canyon. I think it's called Tecolote Creek. I'm pretty sure I got that wrong, but something like that. Tecolote Creek and Santa Gertrudis Creek merge together. They themselves then merge. The Santa Gertrudis Creek then merges into the Murrieta Creek. The Murrieta Creek then flows down here and connects and merges with the Temecula Creek. So these two creeks merge and form the Santa Margarita River. And that Santa Margarita River flows 30 miles. We're at the headlands, the headwaters. And it flows straight through this canyon, 30 miles, onto the floodplains of Camp Pendleton, right past Lake O'Neill, right past the flight line at Camp Pendleton. I used to work in Camp Pendleton for 10 years, so I know that area really well. And the actual Ironman Oceanside, this half Ironman Oceanside, the bike route goes over Santa Margarita River and back. So nevertheless, anyway, Santa Margarita River then flows, right through Camp Pendleton and exits into the Pacific just north of Oceanside Harbor, just north of Del Mar Harbor. Yeah, so, but it's flowing pretty good right now. But you can see it's a preserve. This area is a preserve, so they're keeping people out, which is fine. Keep the riffraff out. I wish I could get in here and explore this canyon, and I would leave it just as it was before I got there. But I know that that's not the case with other people, so I get it. Keeping this area clean, protected, natural, from those that wouldn't do that. So it's a shame, but nevertheless. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up. Week 4 is done, and week 5 will probably go up a little bit in mileage, and I need new running gear. I got to get new running shoes, so I'll be talking about a couple pairs that I get. Probably get the Pegasus and the Ghost, the Brooks Ghost, but I don't know for sure exactly which shoes I'm going to get, but I need new shoes. And I also plan on registering for the Carlsbad All-Day 20K. That's coming up in a month. It comes up in early April, I believe, first weekend of April, I think. And haven't done that for a few years, but I think that'd be a good training run for rock and roll, San Diego Rock and Roll Marathon, which again is 12 weeks away. San Diego Rock and Roll Marathon. That's the race. That's what I'm doing this all for. And I just want to be in good condition for that race. So, okay. Again, if you stumbled across this video, like it, subscribe, tell your friends and family, share the video. And I hope you like it. Again, I love coming out here and documenting my runs and where I'm running and how I'm running and why I'm running, and it helps me. And if you like what I'm doing, again, just like the video. All right, signing off from the headwaters of the Santa Margarita River here in Temecula. If you get a chance, come down here, just listen to it. It's calm, it's pretty down here, and see you next week.